hope it's not too late to plant this sweet potato crop. Heat loving.
It's not too late. This is when you plant it.
Well,
So.
it's how many days to maturity does this have? Because we only have.
We always plant it this time.
Did you know? I know. Did you know we only have
Until
126 days till our average frost date? And
That's
this takes 120 days? It's
We
cutting
always
close.
plant them the last week
Great.
of
Great,
May,
then we're not
beginning of
behind.
June. No, we're not.
We're not behind. This takes 120 days, but they said the first possible frost date is like at the 115 day mark. I guess we push it every year, honey. Certainly not much you can plant in June, but sweet potatoes is one of them. We're in that window between spring crops and summer crops, and then upcoming fall crops.
Let me be free.
Those guys gave me a nice scare this morning. I came downstairs to train and I looked out and I didn't see anybody. I didn't see anybody in the chicken tractor. I didn't see anybody in the fence. And I got out yesterday, I thought, oh my gosh, turkeys are so dumb. They will kill themselves. I came out here, appeared, I couldn't see anything. I thought, I'll walk and check. Yeah, right, there's turkey doo-doo everywhere. It'll work itself out. Well, sure enough, a little later, I saw them coming out. They must have been deep inside the chicken tractor. Yes. They're nice and safe inside there.
You use this weed fabric for sweet potatoes?
Oh, are you saying sweet potatoes don't do weed fabric?
Oh, I don't know. I've never.
How you gonna pull the greens up to harvest the tubes?
Yeah.
Underneath.
David the Good did it.
Well, then let's do it. Let's see how he harvests though. Watching a David the Good video, a trusted gardening friend of mine. That's fine. Does he then lift up the fabric and harvest
Yeah, let's go through.
the sweet potatoes? First thing we're gonna do is pull up the weeds in the weed fabric. We're gonna plant sweet potatoes under a,
Let's try it. Let's see what happens.
because you want to put watermelons in this whole row next to it. Weeding the onions next, I see. Yeah, we should have. We should have took the time to do the fabric. Because now I'm taking the time to weed. I feel like sweet potatoes like to grow here in Western North Carolina. Only rare have we not had a good sweet potato harvest.
Always had a good. Yeah.
Well, I think our bug net is getting pushed up, which is probably okay now. Talking about the brassicas. The collards are ready? Yeah, yeah. So we need to come home and harvest that collards and cook it
I'm pretty sure these are all collards.
next week. We're leaving this week for Homestead Fest. So maybe next week we'll be able to tell between a
Go like this.
cabbage and a collard. Look at your fancy tool.
And then you just go like that and you put the slip in.
Our brassicas are doing so well, they're jamming out the bug net. But I figure if they're doing that well, they're not really gonna succumb to bugs. Hey, you're gonna do the prodder and I'll plant. We planted 100 sweet potato plants. That will yield, what, 5 pounds? Maybe, no, it might be strong per slip. Let's just say 2 pounds.
Every
Per
year
slip.
varies so much.
Oh, we've had years where it's...
They were gigantic, where we literally just eat one sweet potato for our whole family.
Yeah.
Of course, our kids were a lot smaller, and they ate
Yeah.
sweet potatoes more.
First of all, we remember Boots every time we plant the sweet potato, right?
Yeah.
Because, what was it, 2018?
19. No, 2019.
He said, I'm going to plant sweet potatoes this summer. If I make it
If I make it.
out of this, he had gotten injured or something.
It was 2019 when he was
Oh, was
dying.
it? Okay. Okay.
It was
and
right
he
before
said, if I
he
get
got
out of
really
this,
bad. He said, if I get
And
better.
I couldn't believe he said that because he was in such bad shape. And I'm like, man, that man never gives up. And it's not like he plants sweet potatoes every year. He was just going to start. You know, he didn't garden. He gardened a little bit when I was a little, but that's why it was a big deal, right?
Yeah.
You're going to start
Well,
gardening.
Well,
in
you
the
know,
spring.
we said too, because before he was bad, like he was declining, but he wasn't like.
He probably
actively
would have
dying.
started a garden. It would have
He
been
would
2020. Everybody was starting
he
a garden.
started a garden. He would have gotten us to help him.
So what he was saying, you need to help me start a sweet potato patch in the spring. That's why I favored that sweet potato image on the Rooted Life. Austin, pop that up, the image of the Rooted Life
that.
cover. Throw the QR code on the other side. Boots would be proud. ABC, always be selling. No, it's not ABC. ABS. All right, Boots, that one's for you. Getting our scapes off our garlic. Dude, that's ready. It's June. The hay mulch has worked very good. There's only a few weeds broke through. Garlic is so easy. You plant it in October and you
Dang, look at
really
this
don't come
onion.
back till June.
Look at this onion from last year we planted.
We left these because they didn't mature in time. And we said, let's just leave them.
Hold on one second.
And it's working, Rebecca. Look how big. That's ready. I think we're going to have a big harvest when we get back from the event. What do you think?
I hope.
Garlic, onions, peas. Get in. You go ahead and get some of these peas. Hey, look at all these peas. No, we can't leave those. Just because we're going to an event. That's like beside the point of an event, isn't it? Yeah, you can get all these, Gideon. This would be a good project for you. Rebecca, these are so ready. Yeah, get them. See how they're yellowing? I mean, they're not going to get any bigger. So go for it, bud.
75.
We're not sure we were going to make it to the end, so we counted the slips that we have left. Put them in bundles of 5. We have
So we're not
75.
gonna we've just never planted them this intensely. We always just do one down the
Oh,
line
okay. Well, we
every
almost
foot.
have a. Well, why don't we?
So we
why
can do
don't-
it like this and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, we will, of course, because what else? I mean, it won't hurt, right? We planted one row all the way to the end. There's two rows we could have planted. And then we went every other hole on the way back. And we've only got 2 left. Maybe 3, I can't tell if that's a leaf or a slip. No, it's a slip. Okay, so get in, get the hole poker and hook one here maybe. Right through here. Look how easy this is. Got some garlic scapes from the garden. Just temporarily put them in the fridge. Hopefully we're gonna blanch those. We'll blanch those and then freeze dry them. We'll blanch those when we blanch these peas that we're gonna harvest today. Let me show you inside this pea pod. Look at that. It's about the only
Not a big pea.
veggie I'd like to eat raw. Gideon, you go finish harvesting peas. And I'll weed, or are you gonna weed with me? You would rather weed than harvest peas. Okay. Something happened to our onions here. I think the cows must have got out and wallowed in here. They're just fine. Right through here and at the end. Even if they're not gonna make it, which I think they will, you have to weed because we don't want weeds to take over our garden. Let's hit these onions, Lily. You can do by hands near the onions, or you can go get that little handheld hoe. I've got a stirrup hoe with a thin stirrup on it. It's pretty nice. Hey, are you not picking those, are you? Don't pick any more onions. How many did you get? That's it?
Yeah, there wasn't much left.
That's that whole row out there? That's that whole 50 feet of peas.
That's a lot.
Well, I read too, but like peas, you want to like keep harvesting them,
Oh, okay.
like even to like produce further. So.
Boy, there's some that were edible. There were
Oh,
some that
yeah.
were big enough.
This one.
Oh yeah.
See how they're yellowing?
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna make it much further anyway. Annie said she's tried to weed, and when you weed, it just pulls up the peas. They're yellowing, and it's not like there's that much more second crops on it. Right, Annie?
Yeah.
One
Just
of my
for tape?
videos got a 100,000 and 9,000.
What?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
Oh, it's short.
Yeah, short.
Heck yes. How many subscribers did it get you?
Like another 300.
Dang! Look at you. Your hard work's paying off.
Look.
Oh my gosh. Why did you do that? Keep doing that and breathe through your... There it went. Because once Jonah jumped in a barrel of corn on the farm tour and got a corn so far up his nose, we had to go to the hospital. But thankfully that pea just went right out of him. Okay, you're gonna do the corn. I'll pick back up on the onions. I'm gonna level with you. Hour and a half in this hot sun, maybe 200, maybe 300 feet. That's not the first time I weeded this. When Rebecca said, let's weed fabric this, and I'm like, because I didn't want to figure it out at the moment. Comparing it to what we've done over there, it's basically no work after we get it started. I should have listened. We should have weed fabric this. And that's all the weeds I got. That's really not that much. I mean, it's just kind of you gotta be careful. And these onions laying over like they are, because the cows must have wallowed in them or something. Another point for the weed fabric. It's our first year using it. And so it's been an experiment, but so far, I'm really liking it. We're serious about growing our own food. And this ain't gonna... Here are these. The onions the cows harvested for us. You've done about half, maybe? You might get half of this bowl full.
Look at all these peas.
We're gonna grab some of these for lunch. Did Lily already grab
Yeah.
some? Oh, good. You cooking those peas, girl?
Oh, yeah, it's in the back.
All right. Oh, good. Oh, good. They're probably done, huh? Grocery haul. Give him a red pepper. Smelled it first. Is it okay?
I'll have
Is it weird?
I'll have it.
Thanks for going to town for us.
You're welcome.
Peas from the farm, babe. Pork from the farm.
Where's
Tomatoes from the farm.
zucchini from the farm?
Wow. Lettuce from the farm. How are those peas?
They're so good.
What's the plan now for them?
I want to blanch them and then put them on the trays and freeze dry them.
Not a vegetable yet, but these are freaking good. End of day, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trays of peas from our garden that we're gonna hard freeze for 24 hours and then freeze dry them for future use. Happy day, y'all.